Hey, good morning. Quick update on the S&P 500, and I should probably mention the reason why it's important to look at this even if you're trading individual stocks is that the backdrop of the overall market is going to have a pretty profound effect on not every name, but a lot of names. So unless you're trading one of the things that have a unique situation, it's probably going to be affected. So this happens to be the futures of the S&P 500, the ES, but same chart with the spiders would be the same. Overnight kind of opened up and sellers were active up here. And these areas that are highlighted kind of are pretty major resistance. So we've gotten this sell-off in this area down here at the 44.2350 to 29.50. Pretty significant, I would say. Just because if the overnight weakness continues, I mean, there are some support levels down here, but none of them are kind of major until we get all the way down here, which is a pretty huge move. But anyway, and then of course this down at the 4,300-ish. So, there's kind of rumblings in Europe, China, and Europe had sold off as well a little bit. So we'll see what happens, but just be aware that these are pretty major resistance, and it probably will take a lot to get through that. And so usually if you get a move off of big resistance, it can be a huge move. Of course, it doesn't have to be, but if you're ever going to be scouting a large move or holding a position longer than usual, if you do it off of a major resistance area like one of these two, you have a much better chance of getting a much bigger move. So we've got, and it didn't hit there exactly. It got pretty close. You could see it got to where this kind of highs were over here. Kind of rallied back up and didn't even get back into the area, but created this. So you can see that these are pretty major areas, in my opinion. Again, not financial advice. I have to make that disclosure every time. So kind of have to judge how the market is trading in real time. This is before the open. So we have limited data. So on the 5-minute, you can see so far it held these sort of pullbacks. So when it shot up, came back, held here, held here, held here. So that's why this is here. So it's holding up okay. But, these areas up here are pretty big. So I guess I'm just giving a warning if you start seeing some some pretty big down moves. It has the potential to go down pretty significantly today. Again, this is not a prediction. I'm just kind of giving you my experience. So just something to be aware of. Maybe we'll just stabilize. Who knows? But the key point, I guess, is that in a market like this, we haven't really gotten major volume back into the market, except for on the days where we have a huge move down, which was I just showed it to you on the chart. I can show it to you on the 60. So like on a day like this, or a couple days like this, then yeah, of course you're going to get massive volume. But overall, we haven't seen, even though we're back into September, huge, massive trading opportunities, at least to me. So just kind of give it a caution, see how the day is playing out. Your individual names are probably, if you're trying to get long some individual names and the market's tanking, well, it just makes it much less likely that they're going to work. But again, of course, anything can happen. Anyway, good luck out there, and we'll see you in the next one.